Once called Carolina's Stadium, it now goes by Bank of America Stadium. Or more simply, the Vault, as we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Five weeks come and gone, and we're off in Week 6 on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first... First action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Alert!
Allen comes out throwing. Connects on one to Jamison Williams. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. First tone of the game for James Cook. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He's trying to push the field. He's got it inside the 10. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Return coming here from the 12. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's a give up the middle. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
On the go.
At the 44-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Finds him over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Let's go now.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Let's go.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Ready.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready.
Richardson back to throw. And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Ready.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
Get it. Ready.
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. And they won't do it. That ball's incomplete on 4th down.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. He's going deep. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
2nd and 10 now. He's got this complete to James Cook. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he hit a seam and got it to the opposing 44. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 3 now. Allen on the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. Just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
3rd and long, it's Allen. He throws a bullet to the set. Brought in inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Bills drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. They'll begin his return from the 11. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Ready?
Hand off to the back. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no...
We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. The running back gets it on the draw. He'll work it a couple yards past the line. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
On the ready.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. As the open man downfield. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Here's a give on 1st and goal. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Touchdown, Carolina. Now the PAT try coming up. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Panthers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He connects with the rookie from LSU. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Bills first down.
Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Coleman with the ground. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Getting out to his left. right there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
This guy, Kate, he can create. He really is good out there. He's skilled when it comes to getting outside the pocket, which makes it all the more impressive. They contained him so well when he was clearly looking to generate something with his legs.
He's got a man left. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10. Allen looking to throw. Forced out to his right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Back to the air, Allen. Escapes out to the left. Caught near the goal line. And in, touchdown, Buffalo.
Touchdown.
Kicking team out to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills double their lead to 14.
Panthers 7.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Return starts at the 9. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10.
Here we go, set. 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Dragon 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kyer Elam makes the play. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick six. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills stretch their lead to 21.
Panthers 7.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Brings in the kick at the 9. He stopped on the return at the 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They're out and set, first and 10.
Here we go.
After the pick, Richardson back to the air. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. He was looking Xavier Legat's way there. And it's going to be second down.
Ready, set. Let's go now. Let go.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Complete out to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Completed to his running back. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the 48-yard line.
Running back sent in motion. They'll throw again. Richardson. That one's caught along the left sideline. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Hits his running back. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the red zone. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
1st down throw here from Richardson. And it's cut in the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers chop some of the lead off before the half. PAT effort coming up. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Panthers get it back to a 14-point game. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. Allen now on 1st down. Connects with Cook. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Now Allen off the play action. He's got time here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 3rd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Allen on 3rd down. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's able to move it past the 45 before going out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. New set of downs for him from the 46. First down throw for Allen. Connection made to Coleman. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second and 6 now. Throwing for the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get more points to end a lopsided first half. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills stretch their lead to 21. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Come on, come on. Ready, ready.
One final shot before halftime. Chased out to his right. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
Panthers 14.
Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. He'll take this at the 10. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30.
Ready up.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Cowboy 80. Sam.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. This one goes for 3 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Ready.
First and 10 from the 41.
Hut, hut.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Hey. Hut.
Play action with Richardson. He's on the move. Now he takes it. And he's going to get past the 40 before he goes out. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Go.
Here we go, second and 9. Dumped off to his running back. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
On first down, it's Richardson. This finds Cooks complete. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Roll, ready.
They'll run here on first down. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Here we go.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Hey, smash. Ready.
Throwing now, Richardson. This is reeled in by Leggett. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Let's go now.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Ready.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Headed out right. Brought in right side. And he's brought down for a loss.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
Ready.
Defense just needs to hold them short. It's 4th and 7.
Let's go.
They kick the running back in motion. And he makes the catch on the sideline. Oh, but they call it out of bounds. This close to 6.
All for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Well, that didn't break out how they thought it would, and they're going to lose the first of their 3 timeouts for their trouble. On first down, they'll run. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
From the 19. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Blitz coming here. Allen launches one deep downfield. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And it's going to be Panthers football.
Ready.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He lets a heater go deep. Middle. Caught at the 20-yard line. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Panthers get it back to a 14-point game. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
2nd down now, 7 to go. That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Second down now, 7 to go. Give now to the running back. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Complete to Coleman. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. On 1st down, Allen. He fires one deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Alert!
Working inside the red zone. Has it down close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
A 9-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the Panthers' 1-yard line.
Again, Allen to the air. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Allen gonna throw again. And That one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Man, there's no way around this, Brock. They had that offense exactly where they wanted them, and the penalty gives them a whole lot more breathing room.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the late, great Dennis Green. He said it perfectly. We had him right where we wanted, and we let him off the hook.
So roughing the passer gifts them a 1st and goal. To the air again, Allen. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Bills make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line, the concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Get it.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Catch made by Cooks. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And they're going to be down close to the 35 as he goes out. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
Hold it ready.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready. Let go.
First down throw here from Richardson. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Come on. Set go.
Richardson back to throw. That's complete to Leggett. And he's out just a second shy of reaching the red zone. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Back. Get up.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
I know they had bigger visions when they called that play. This is one of those spots, Kate, where when a defense is dialed in, especially in the red zone, it's very tough to surprise them with anything.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Still set up at the 9. It's 2nd and goal.
Go. Ready.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Buying some time left. And he will score. It's a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers get it back to within 2 possessions. Setting up to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers get it back to a 14-point game. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
2nd and 3 now. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Allen on 3rd and short. He's loaded another one up. This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
You know, a couple of my favorite nicknames, Kate, over the last decade in football. The Legion of Boom, obviously, out in Seattle. But how about the no-fly zone that was cooking in Denver? That right there, that is a no-fly zone. Trying to make the play in the end zone, and a beautiful job by the defender to knock it away.
They've got a man in motion. To throw again, it's Allen. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills have likely locked up the win right there. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Ready.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. Still one more in their pocket to use.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Trying again following the sack. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. He was looking Xavier Legette's way there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Here we go, here we go. Ready, right?
Here he is on 3rd and long. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kaiir Elam makes the play. And the Bills get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Rolling left, buying some time. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign.